Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. We are from group 1, me and we want to do the first project, which is the flower pot. We introduce my group member, which is Ainur Dayana binti Abdul Wahab, and me is Noraili binti Amdus. So as you can see, the picture is the final product of the flower pot by using the plastic bottle. Okay. Okay. Basically this. Okay. Sorry. Okay, basically this is all that we need for this project, which is big plastic bottle, and scissors, the knife, and the marker pen. Plastic bottle we want to do as the base for our flower pot. The scissors to cut the plastic bottle. The marker pen to mark which we want to cut. Okay, next. First, what we going to do is we going to cut the we're going to cut the upper part of the bottle because we will not use it. We just use the lower part of the bottle. Next, we will cut a slight ring part at the top of the plastic bottle because we will use it for later. Slice by slice, around the top layer of the bottle, we will have a half the bottle, and the upper half of the bottle we cut slice by slice around the bottle. Next, I will pass to Ainur Diana to explain about our flower pot.
Okay, hello, everyone can hear me, right?
Yes.
Okay, next, after you cut the slice, then you need to fold a little at the end of each stripe, like the picture. Okay, one by one. You can it's a bit danger because it's what we call it's
It's sharp.
it's sharp. Okay. Okay, next. Next slide. After that, put the ring that we cut early around the button, and then you guys become a design like what we call kembang. Kembang. Sorry.
Blooming.
Explain.
Yes. Yes. Like a flower. Okay. Next. Okay, next, put in each of the first slice in the ring, like this. When you when the slice already designed like flower, you can put in each of the first slice. Like what we call, you can put in the ring that we put early. Okay. Next. Okay, thank you. That's all. So you can put you can use any bottle. Sorry. Okay.
You can use any brand. You can use any brand plastic bottle, but make sure it's a big. So it will become like this. The final product will become like this. But then if you want to make it more neat and beautiful, you can paint it or spray paint on the bottle. So basically it will just turn out to be like this. It will become a flower around the plastic bottle. From long plastic bottle, it will become just short like this. So you just put any flower you want. So that's it from our project. Next we will go into the discussion about our project. Okay, my group already present my project. So what about you guys? What do you think about our project? Or do you still confused about my project? You can just ask. Haris, what do you think about my project? Do you think it's interesting or you just don't understand about it?
Okay, your project seems interesting for me. It's easy to make it, and I think it's a good project lah for me. How about you, Azim?
Okay, as for me, it's look a great idea, but I want to ask the presenter that can we put a real flower or plant using the flower pot?
Yes, it can because it has place like a flower pot here. Can you see this?
Yeah,
So
it
it's
has
okay.
yeah, it has enough space for any flower that you want to put. Any soil you can put. You just can if you want to put the real flower, so you have to make a hole under the plastic bottle so that the water can go through it. So if it's just a fake plant, you don't have to put the hole. What about you, Iza? What do you think about my?
I think your project is quite simple, and when you present it, it's understandable. And from there, I think the instructions are clear, so I think I can follow up. But I think we can improvise it, like turn it into something more by, adding strings. Is it possible for you to add strings at the edge of the, the straw fold? You can put the string, and then instead of like putting on the table, you can just hang it, So I think it will be another great DIY project if you just add the strings.
Yeah, that's a nice improvement from you. What about you, Tahrim? What do you think about my project? Do you think it's interesting?
Yeah, your project is very interesting and very useful, if I say so. I want to know about as Hazim said, is it possible to use real plants? So if we are going to use real plants, so like for example, the roots of real, as you showed the pot, it's quite small. Okay, so if I'm going to plant a real plant, it's going to have long roots, if I say. So where will the roots will go? I have one question. So if you can answer that.
Actually, when we do the the flower pot, we can adjust the height. So if we want to adjust the height, we will just need to cut the stripe a little bit, not too long, so that we just have enough space for the root. As I and Diana do, we will just do it short because our plan is just to make for a fake plant. But if you want to make for a real plant, we will just need to make it a little bit longer so that soil and the root can easily put in the flower pot. Okay, as for Hazim, what do you think about my project?
I think it's a very great scene. You said that we can put the real plant using the flower pot, and I think I should try it at my home after this. Thank you.
Zenking, do you think my project is interesting enough for you to try?
Yeah, for me, I totally think it's an interesting idea, and it's simple enough to make, and the plastic bottle is easy to get, because in the daily life, the plastic bottle just as a rubbish, I just threw it in the rubbish dustbin. So I think it's a interesting idea to make full use of the plastic bottle. Although I'm not ready plant the flower, so, but also I think it's a good idea. I will try it.
Sharis, do you think my project can easily be made, or do you think it's complicated?
In my opinion, your project is easy to make as you only involve several steps, and it's also use simple equipment to make the project, such as knives and also scissors, and we only need stuff like plastic bottles. So I think it is very easy to use, and maybe we can also improve, like if we want to decorate or put something to make the flower pot look better. There's a chance for us to make it look more significantly better for us to put on the table, also at the living room. So that's all for me.
Okay, since everyone thinks my project is interesting, so I will elaborate a little bit more about my project. The advantage of my project is it's small, so you can put it anywhere you want and you can bring it anywhere you want. Then it's easy to make. Even for kindergarten kid can also make it. Even for an old netizen also can make it. It's also not make to make it, you don't have to use so much time because you only spend much of your time on when you want to cut the bottle. Others you just don't have. If you have a little bit more time, you can paint it and make it more beautiful because you want to put it in your house, so you don't want people to know this is from plastic bottle. So maybe you can decorate it a little bit more and make it more interesting to put around your house. Okay, so Anfal, do you think my project is good for the environment?
Yeah, I think it is very sustainable because nowadays we have things called SDGs, right? Sustainable Development Goals. So maybe the effort of reusing the plastic bottles would really contribute to the environment because we could make value out of the so-called used plastic bottles, right? So, but on the other hand, the DIY project, in my opinion, kind of hard because maybe in the decoration part, because you need to cut the plastic bottle, right? So not suitable for children, right? Maybe it could be sharp. Maybe it could be handled really carefully. The last product, right? Because it looks really sharp. Just now you were showing. So I'm afraid that children would, if they would play, then not really environmentally friendly. I think, but all in all, it's a good idea. The final project is good. Although it's just fake flowers, but who cares? Right? It's up to us, right? If we want to put fake flowers on our dining table, so on. Yeah, but one most very good thing is in terms of the cost, almost zero cost, right? We could just take the plastic bottle from the dustbin, right? Or maybe someone kick the plastic bottles, then you just take it and make the DIY project, right? Really handy.
Okay, thank you, Anfal. Okay, next we will present our disadvantage for our project or for our product. Diana, can you present our disadvantage for our product?
Sorry, disadvantage or advantage?
Disadvantage. I already present for the advantage.
Disadvantage. Okay, for me is a bit danger, like I said earlier, because when I do this, I already cut my finger also, because the we call the bottle plastic is sharp. So it's danger when, like I show you example, when we like this, we need to put it inside. So it's difficult to put inside, and I need to I cut my finger around this. Okay, so it's also danger only, but and for flower pot, when we use too old, it can be not usable, because plastic, right? And when it getting long, the plastic will be dirty and become not beautiful already. It's all the disadvantage.
So basically, we make our DIY project to save the earth by reuse the plastic. But then it's still dangerous for others to make, because not all people can use scissors safely. Sometimes people use it carelessly. So um, for that's it for our project, which is the flower pot. For our next week, we will do for the project 2, which is what's for next week, which group we present, and what's project you want to do?
Next week, group 2 we present about pen holder with phone stands for next week. Thank you.
Haris, who your pair?
My partner is Muhammad Azim.
So overall, for our discussion for today, do you think it's okay, or do you think it's not clear enough, so that we can make improvement for next project? Charis, what do you think? What improvement do you think we can do for our next presentation?
I think for the next presentation, instead of it's good to us to make a slide about the the product that we're making, but I think it's better for us to include a simple 5-second video to show the function of the project that we're making. Just simple video that show how we will use, just like that, or maybe a video that show the steps we are doing for the project. I think that's my suggestion for the next for our next discussion.
Okay, thank you, Sharif. Manarina, do you think our discussion for today is efficient, or do you think we can improve more for the next discussion video?
Okay, yes. For me, I think for improvement, I think we need do a video to make it perfect. So we can try, and we can look forward to how we do this do this DIY project. So it make it easy lah. Okay, that's all.
Okay, and do you? I don't think you all see clear about our project. So do you want to see the real YouTube video for our project, so that you can see it more clearly? Okay, you want to see?
Yeah,
Okay,
sure.
Diana, can you just show the video?
Okay, wait. I will
Okay, while we waiting for Diana to show the video, Hazim, what do you think about our presentation today? Do you think it's good?
I think it's a good presentation, and I'm satisfied with our project, this week project, because it has slide and the flower pot look nice. So overall, I am satisfied with it.
Diana, can you share it? Okay, that's
So everyone see
okay, that's pretty much what we trying to do. I don't know if it's clearly, if it's the same as the video state. Okay. So we will see next for our next video for group 2, Haris and Hazim, for their project. We will see so for to does anyone have problem to meet again next week?
No.
No.
Problem.
Yeah, okay.
Do group 2 prepare already their project or you still ongoing?
On the way.
Right now, it's still ongoing.
Okay, that's it for today. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.